So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Man Who Came Back, 2008. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. I dislike this movie. It's got Sean Young and George Kennedy. Sean Young looks pretty good for age 60. I used to have a crush on her when I first saw Blade Runner. Anyways, this is about the third movie I've seen with Sean Young. And it's about post-Reconstruction South. There's some kind of a labor strike, the plantation that results in all kinds of death and violence. This former Confederate general is harboring the former slaves, and so the judge and the plantation owner, played by George Kennedy, decides to frame him for murder. And so he serves his time in jail. It's like a chain gang jail, similar to Cool Hand Luke. It's got the box and the roadside chain gang going. Of course, he escapes to get his revenge. Typical revenge formula. And he starts killing off his the people who testified against him during the Kangaroo Court trial put on by George Kennedy. It looks like he's about 90 years old in this one. I don't know if this is his last movie, but it's definitely towards the end of his acting career, looks like. I know he died recently, but I don't know how many movies he started after 2008. That's about the long end of it. There's a lot of nudity and violence in this one. But other than that, it's a little bit too politically correct for my taste. It talks about American, just kind of a politically incorrect term these days. And says it tries to imply that the Civil War abolished slavery when countries all over the world were abolishing slavery without any civil war. And even my leftist history professor from 25 years ago, maybe 30 years ago actually, he explained to me that the Civil War was fought over tariffs, taxes mostly. Slavery became an afterthought when Honest Abe thought it was politically expedient to join the anti-slavery bandwagon after the Civil War. So that's a little politically incorrect history, and anyways, the movie tries to paint a politically correct version of the Civil War, Reconstruction, and post-Reconstruction by highlighting this not well-known labor strike that resulted in 300 former slaves dead. And it says at the end that another agricultural strike did not occur for 70 years, as if labor strikes are a good thing. So it's kind of a biased view on history, and not a very interesting story, quite honestly.
Why keep on doing
The only
this?
reason to watch it is for Sean Young, I guess.
What's Sean Young?
She was in Blade Runner.
What's Blade Runner?
It's a science fiction movie about cyborgs. Anyway, half human, half machine.
Oh, like that soccer player? That
Ronaldo?
yeah.
Oh,
He's not a human. It's like this video that proves that he's not a human. It's like
okay.
he predicts the future.
Oh.
And that he's machine-like.
Machine-like. That's not the same as being half machine, half human.
Yeah, his body's like human.
Anyways, not a good flick. I was disappointed. Got somewhat mediocre reviews on IMDb. Got 5 out of 10 on average. I'm giving it a little bit lower, 2 out of 5, just because I couldn't get into the story. I thought it was too long, an hour, 47 minutes, I think. And so a couple of stinkers with George Kennedy, the last 2 that I watched. But we'll watch Shenandoah, which has a lot better reputation. Hopefully a better movie. So yeah, it's taking me longer than expected to get through these, mostly because of the bonus features on this disc. Had deleted scenes, trailer, and making. Oh, it had the world premiere interviews. So that kind of held me down, but hopefully I can catch up on Shenandoah, then I'll get into Doris Wishman tomorrow. That's my goal. Laters.